Hi, friends. It's nice to meet you again on the channel. Whenever I get time, I'll speak to you straight. No preparations, no script writing, no rehearsal. I just speak spontaneously. I, I've been going. I have been going through the river stories. Amazing, really amazing, very interesting. I would like to share my thoughts with the reverse sisters and brothers, young ones, and I see a lot of what I see is a lot of maturity in them. I want to convey some message to them. It may be of some use to you. You will find the delight in your mind as you have reverted and you have found the Quran. It's not all of a sudden you can read the Quran complete and understand everything, but you never stop reading. You never stop reading. Continue to read because the Quran recommends you to read in the morning, just after the morning prayer, then in the evening after the Maghrib, that is the sunset prayer, then if you can in the middle of the night, the second quarter of the night. So this is the time your mind is fresh, free, your stomach is empty, your concentration is very powerful. That's what I used to do. I've been reading the Quran for so many years. I'm Muslim from the childhood. I'm a Muslim because my parents are Muslims. They taught me Islam, but I didn't learn all of a sudden. I had to go through all the hassles and what do you call this, the problems that you have gone through. You don't all of a sudden understand everything. It takes time to understand, but the Quran makes you think. So I find a lot of interesting stories from the rivers. I've been reading since 10 years or 20 years, I think. Since the internet came into existence, I've been going through. It used to be only in the writing part. Now they speak direct on the phone. We are very lucky in this case. What I want to say a few words here is you now got the highest responsibility assigned to you by God, that you got to understand the deen, the religion of Islam. I call it deen. You can understand this way of life, the right way of life, and pass it on to your neighbors, your sisters, your brothers who are not in Islam. So Islam is not actually religion. It is a way. It's a unique, right way of life shown by God Himself. He is the creator. We are creations. And I recently read an atheist story. I myself was being pushed into atheism by the modern syllabus and modern ideologies. But luckily I was saved. I spent a lot of time in Germany. I used to mingle with my friends. Now a lot of Germans are reading Quran in German language. And I used to love the book by Muhammad Asad, Road to Mecca. It's a very, very interesting book. Like this, there are so many books written by scholars, great scholars. Now, my point of discussion here is to my reverse sisters and brothers. You approach your neighbors and nicely invite them to read the Quran first. You need not be doing research work all of a sudden. You can't do it all of a sudden. But even one verse of the Quran will drag you into research work in your mind itself. You will be a researcher because you'll be knowing so many things full of truth, facts, wisdom, guidelines, and warnings. So there are more than 6,666 verses about. Maybe a little less because they count sometimes two verses are counted as one, so the number differs. It doesn't matter. The verse remains same as it was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam 1,400 years ago. It has been preserved very well. So God has taken the responsibility of preserving the Quran as it was revealed. It's a revelation. It's inspiration. It was not written by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It was received, recited, and in his presence it was made into a book. The editing was done by the supervision of the Archangel Jibreel alayhi wasallam. So this is all the spiritual work. So we don't have to go too much in detail, but understand the verses in the Quran. There are so many scientific factors. There are so many factors involving, concerning with our daily life. The thing is, when you read the Quran, when you talk to scholars in Islam, in the Deen, you get real clarity of thought. The confusion in your mind is removed. You are no more discomfortable. You feel comfort. At the end of the day, when you go to sleep, you slowly slip into listening to or hearing to the Quran, and you will lull to sleep. This is what happens to me. The day-long work bothers my mind, but when I go to sleep, slowly, we are so lucky. I'm also very lucky to be with young ones like you with a top technology. That is, I switch on the Quran button, the recitation goes in Arabic, the verses are shown in an Arabic letter, I can read, and the translation, the language you understand. Of course, I understand English very easily. So all the three things in the same time, and the Americans are doing beautiful work. Not only Americans, many nationals are doing beautiful work in translating and reciting the Quran, the meaning of the Quran in English, along with the verses in Arabic, and it comforts your heart. It's concerned with your heart more than your brain. Brain, I hope that the last point is, brain listens to the heart. So let your brain listen to your heart, so your feeling controls your emotion, so you are undisturbed, comfortable, and at rest in mind, and you are now prepared to thank the Creator. Thank you, my friends.